Okay, y'all, here's how I made $616 today. It would have been 1,000, but I wanted to go all the way to sell side, and then I waited for a confirmation after this candle closed to see if it was just going to pull back and keep going or not. But I originally had my take profit here, got a little greedy. This was $1,000 profit, but still a good win. I did not trade with Antonio because the market was weird today, just like yesterday. So yesterday, y'all saw I took a few losses, but made my losses back because this happened yesterday as well. So on the 1 hour, it was giving clear as day. When we got on the charts, let me just make this bigger. When we got on the charts, this was 7 o'clock. This is 8 o'clock. Liquidity is here, buy side, and lines up with a beautiful 1 hour fair value gap. Sell side, London and Asian. So that's why my second take profit was Asian. The first one was London. It took London. So it might take London and go now and then take this one. So that's why it never took one or the other. And that's why I just took my profit. Yeah, so this is what happened. We had a bunch of fair value gaps. On the 5 minute, it was still going up, but it was going up in a way where it's like barely, like it's making higher highs and higher lows, but barely. So like once news happened, even though it was only orange folder, it did go up. So when we got on the charts here, sometimes I say if there's no news, you can get in here and take it down. But since we had double highs here, equal highs, and liquidity here with the 1 hour fair value gap on top, I was like, it has to go back up. It went back up after news and then didn't even sweep this. And then just traded sideways. So I was like, once we inverse this fair value gap, which lined up with the 5 minute one, I was in, but with displacement. Because on Monday, you saw I took one of those trades, market trigger shift like this, tapped into fair value gap, but no displacement. You kind of could have took this one because it went your way, but it was no full displacement like this. I should have waited until it tapped back into the fair value gap, which I didn't. I haven't been doing lately because sometimes when it runs down, I thought I was just gonna run down. So I got in like here, it tapped back into the fair value gap, and I had my stop loss, I think, up here at first. Once it tapped here, it moved. I waited for it to break this low, and I had my stop loss at break even. So everything after that was free money. This was London low. I had my profit there, but the last few days it's been running down all day. So I was like, let's just go here. And it didn't, just swept London and then went back up. So I wound up closing like right here, I think. From like here to this candle, like here to the top of this candle. So I lost like $400, but I still made 600. I didn't trade with Antonio because you see this is 9:30. So none of my strategy happened this morning. So I had to it's again 9:30, and I just wanted my conviction to be right because I didn't want to trade his or like him to make me sell early like it did yesterday. I just wanted to take my own conviction. If we're obviously, like I said, if we're trading at the same time or against each other, I usually win, and or not even a win or lose. Like if I didn't get to take my strategy this morning, I'm still just gonna lead with my own conviction. And that's what I've been trying to say on my channel. Like I know a lot of his fans have been coming into my page, which is fine. But I'm just saying you should be finding someone on a Discord, if you use a Discord, that you can either do like me and trade your own strategy beforehand or afterwards and then take their trade. So you're still learning on your own, or they trade like you. So they can like double confirm what you're talking about. So yeah, luckily I got out for this quick trade here. Wait for this displacement. That's what you need to do. I also got out early because again, we didn't take out. Our yellow lines are our main ones. Our pink lines are internal, but these pink lines are good because again, this is a London session low. So that's a strong pink line. That's why I had my take profit there at first. And then this is Asian because they're not too far apart. Then these are equal highs, and then this is the 1 hour liquidity, and they're not that far apart either. So I was hoping at 9:30 it went and took up. I was just waiting for this because I could have took like a beautiful, I wanted like a beautiful like trade that like my entry was like up here, and I could just like take it down for like a 1 to 5 or like a 1 to 10 or some shit like that. So this is what I wanted. But as I say, what do we do? What do? I let the market show me what it wants to do. It showed me it didn't want to keep going down from here. It could keep going down from here. We have all these fair value gaps. I would have been stopped at break even right here anyway. And that's why I took my profit. Or sometimes like yesterday, I did a trail stop. Because again, getting profit is better than losing, in my opinion, especially when you're getting funded. Like I want to just catch a win or zero every day. I don't want to go backwards. And that's why I know it looked like I traded a lot yesterday because I was like, oh, I bought here, got stopped out. Because see, like these, we're getting wicks, like it's going up. We're getting wicks like it's going down. So you could have gotten this and like got stopped out, like playing, like I almost played like here to go up to here and it didn't even go. And then you would have got like stopped out. So yeah, it's been doing that at 8:30 lately. But basically my strategy is you want to get on the charts and you mark out your liquidity on the hour. I know someone asked, do I have a video about my strategy? I'm gonna post it later. I have a few videos. But my videos are cleaner than the days like this. But you want to wait for it to tell you if it's going to one of these instead of waiting for it to go to one of these and then playing the market structure shift. However, sometimes you'll get on a chart like this. I kind of want to play this up to here, and I was like an $800 gain. But I wasn't confident in it. So when it doesn't happen like this and you're already like way up here, like say this was 8:30, then you do have to just wait for the liquidity sweep market shift, like the regular strategy I used to trade. But for the most part, you want it, like especially at 9:30, it was just in the middle. So I was like, just give me a sign of where you want to go. Versus when we were up here, I didn't want to take that. But once we were here, I'm like, just give me a sign to where you want to go. And we're gonna go to, like, I have a new saying. I say like the market will literally pick you up on the way to where it wants to go. You just have to hop in the car because it's just, you wait for it to tell you got a displacement. Where's liquidity? The main liquidity, London. We had a main one. Now, like I said, the first one always hits 100% of the time. The second and third ones are hit or miss. I say that all the time. So I hope this does go sweep this side, and then you could play another one. I'm getting up the charts because I mean it's only 10 o'clock. It's really not even that long. But like I said, I like to trade quick. Also, another thing about Antonio that I like that we both do though is I get on 5 minutes before my session, like 8:25, and he gets on at 9:25. He's not one of those people who's on at 9 o'clock looking at pre-market, like all that extra shit. Like I'm not on at 8 o'clock looking at pre-market. Like, no, 5 minutes before, mark out your liquidity points and let's get to work. Like that's what I do like that about him. Like he not on some other shit like other people. Like I've seen people who trade stocks on live on TikTok, like this pre-market live. Why are you on the chart so fucking early? The only time I was on pre-market and I was trading stocks is when I was actually trading penny stocks and like buying like SPY and shit and trading like full stocks. But like for options, when you came and trade at 9:30, just watching what it's doing. I mean, I guess when is 9 o'clock? I mean, I guess if you trade like me, but you do only trade options, you probably could get conviction before like I'm already on the charts. But I feel like if you can't execute, it's gonna mess you up as a beginner. And that's why I also talk about how I trade. My trading is very beginner friendly. It's quick, it's not long, you're waiting for sure conviction. Like again, like if you like Antonio or the TJR, you have the patience to like see a move at 8:30 and then trade it again at 9:30. But me, like I need to be in the move, see a move and execute it. Like if I see a big move happen before I get on the charts, which is why I stopped trading options, I used to be so pissed, especially when I only traded market structure shifts. Like back then, I was not playing continuation plays and stuff like I do now. The EMA helps me with my continuation plays, but if I didn't get like this top, I would, and then I got on the charts at 9:30 and we're already halfway down, like I'd be so pissed. Cause like where would you put your stop loss? Where would you, versus like I guess if you watch pre-market, you knew that we've been consolidating. So all you would have just gotten in here after 9:30 anyway. Like I did, because I knew what was happening. But yeah, $600. I'm up almost 3 grand. I need like $6,400 to pass this account. So it's looking probably not like this week, maybe the middle of next week, but we'll see. If I can keep it to no losses and just keep chucking away at it. But I'm glad we got a win today. Glad we got a win today.